good morning, students. Myself, BK Singh, your science teacher from Oriental Public School, Kishanganj. Dear students, in today's video, we are going to discuss chapter 8, and the topic is soil. Students, first of all, we'll discuss what is soil. Students, the complex mixture of eroded rocks, minerals, nutrients, decaying organic matter, water, air, and billions of living organisms. And in this billion of organisms, most of them are microscopic decomposers. Including all these things, we used to say soil. And the formation of soil has taken by decaying of life forms and withering of solid rocks. Students, the history of formation of soil is very long. It has formed from rock, and this one we had discussed also when we were discussing in the class. Now students, we will discuss soil profile. See students, what is soil profile? So you can see a cross sectional view of the horizons of soil is called a soil profile. Actually students, many times when the soil is being dug, during digging, you might have seen from its cross sectional view that it is inside the soil there are different layers. Their profile is little bit different. So these profile are of mainly 3 types, but altogether we can say it is 5 types. It is O horizon, A horizon, B horizon, C horizon, and D horizon. Students, first of all, we will discuss O horizon. What is O horizon? So students, O horizon, it is mainly consist of organic matter. That means here living things which whatever has decomposed into manures or humus, these are there. The top layer of soil, which is very thin, is said as O horizon. And after this, next one is A horizon. A horizon, the porous mixture of organic substances and inorganic substances, including top soil, that is O horizon also is known as A horizon, which abounds with various microorganisms, and microorganisms are responsible for recycling of the nutrients in the soil. And after this student, next comes B horizon. Students, B horizon, actually it is light colored layer of gravels. It is harder and it is more compact. That means there is very less space between the particles of soil. After this student, we will discuss B. After B, we will discuss C horizon. C horizon, you can see here in the figure, C horizon. Students, C horizon, actually it is withered rocks, fragments, and is infertile. It is consist of withered rock fragments and is infertile. That means in this one no humus is there, neither the organic substances are present. It is mainly consist of withered rocks fragment, and because of rock fragments only, it is infertile in nature. And after this student, D, next one is D horizon. So students, D horizon, it is non-porous layer and rainwater gathered above it to form the water table. See students, you can see here this part, actually this one, this below this one is D horizon, and this entire part is this entire part, actually it is non-porous. Non-porous means the thing in which there is no pores at all is called non-porous. So its layer is non-porous. It is non-porous, that means there is no pores at all. So students, when the water percolate through A horizon, B horizon, C horizon, and finally to after C horizon, the water cannot go further because there is no pores at all. So the water, rainwater, which percolate into the soil, get collected just above the D horizon, and this place student is known as water table because water is stored in this space only. And after this student, we will discuss next, that is soil texture. Students, soil texture actually, what is soil texture? First of all, the size of soil particle is called soil texture. Size of its particle, that means soil particle, is called soil texture. So size, student, in soil, the particle of size vary from place to place, from soil to soil. So from place to place, so all together we can say that soil particles can be categorized into 4 types, and these are clay particles, silt particles, sand particle, and gravels. So first we will discuss clay particles. Students, clay particles, that means the smallest particles size, which is less than 0.005 mm, is known as clay particles. That means the size of clay particle is very, very small, that is even less than 0.005 mm. After this student, silt particles. What are silt particles? So those particles whose size is between 0.005 to 0.05 mm is called silt particles. After this, sand particle is there. Sand particles, that means these are rough to touch and can be seen easily, and its size vary from 0.05 mm to 2 mm. No, the size of sand particle is from 0.05 mm to 2 mm of size. After this student, one thing more, sand particles, it is so big in size that we can see it very easily with our naked eyes. And after that, gravels are there. So gravels, students, these are small stones, size greater than 2 mm. So these are small stones, and its size is greater than 2 mm. So 2 mm. So that one we can even touch, and we can pick it up also. So in this way we have discussed the 4 different types of soil texture, and after that we'll discuss next thing is same. So types of soil we'll discuss now. Students, actually types of soil on the basis of relative amount of particles present in a soil is called, that is, on this basis we can divide all the soils into 3 types, and these are sandy soil, clay soil, loam soil. So depending upon the relative amount of the particles and the texture, soil are classified into three main types. These are sandy soil, clay soil, and loam soils. First, we'll discuss, student, sandy soil. Sandy soil, student, it is in sandy soil, large amount of sands and a small amount of silt and clay are present. Or simply we can say the mixture of large amount of sand and a small amount of silt and clay is called sandy soil. Next is clay soil. Clay soil means this clay soil mostly it is consist of clay particles, and a small quantity of humus and silt is called clay soil. Silt we have discussed what is the size, and after that finally loam soil. Loam soil it is consist of clay, silt, sand, humus, all these things in right amount, and loam soil is porous for aeration of roots. Aeration means for the availability of air around it is called aeration. So here it is consist of all these things, the clay, silt, sand and humus, and it is porous and it gives sufficient amount of air to the roots. And after this, student, we'll discuss types of soil. The students, types of soil